right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? Y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back with another one. All right, man. So today, man, I need y'all to really, if y'all in the Long Beach area, y'all get out there to Long Beach, man. The Long Beach Marathon Burger Store just opened today. Dog back in town. So Snoop Dogg out there, Black Sam out there, the whole All Money In, you know what I'm saying? The whole marathon crew out there. It's supposed to be lit in Long Beach. So if you ain't doing nothing on this good Sunday, I want y'all to get out there to go get that marathon burger, man, by the beach, man. You go knock your little murder mommy or something, man. You know what I'm saying? And eat a little veggie burger or something, man. You understand me? Anyway, man, y'all know, man, we got to keep this shit going, man. We got to keep this shit lit, man. A lot of people like me and thousands of other people, man, we still want to know what was the reason, what was the why, and how Black Sam felt. Currently, I've been seeing Black Sam do a lot of podcasts lately. I will be reacting to some old podcast shit that Black Sam done. But right now, man, this is something that caught my ear, man. Black Sam confirmed, man, like if Eric Holder was still on his black top, man, he would have been doing life in prison. He admitted it. He didn't shy away from it. Make no doubt about it. Yes, he's a businessman. Yes, he's an entrepreneur, solid dude. But he would rather be in prison doing life than let Eric Holder sit in a prison cell, call his mama every other weekend and tell her he love her. And if he got children out here, be on the phone talking to his girlfriend, whatever that situation is. Black Sam confirmed. He was like, man, hey, I'll be the happiest day of my life if I can go get justice for my brother, bro. So with that being said, man, let's get to the content. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Black Sam is letting y'all know what every man would do in this situation, including this one. Let's just give you the full entire freaking interview. Shout out P Nice. Go check out his channel.
He put his all into this, and you know, the section should always be remembered for bro. But yeah, it's really hard, man. It's up until that, man, we had so many good memories in that parking lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just feeling like undefeated, like feeling like we cannot be touched, like laughing and joking and like this us high-fiving. That's after some crazy shit, and then Hussle come in and talking shit what he's thought in this week.
Yeah.
Multiple wins. So even for me, man, it's hard for me to even understand, and I thought for sure nothing could happen, especially the bro, especially right there. So I still don't understand it, but that's the thing, man. In life, man, you got to just understand this is.
You see, that's why I think a lot of us still, I mean, ain't nobody, trying to, reinvent the wheel, but I think, it's still, nobody know why. You see what I'm saying? One person said that he called him a snitch, and his big homie, who was supposed to protect him, was possibly should have been the person standing at that front door, locked and loaded, waiting for a Nip arrival, was there. Confirmed that it wasn't about him, telling him, hey, I heard you on paperwork, bro. Hey, get that right before you come over here. But see, what people got to understand is, even if Nip said that, that's his plaza. He owned that whole plaza. That's his shit. This ain't no hood shit. That's his. He owned that. He got the deed to that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, somebody say, hey, before you come up in my crib, bro, where I pay my rent at, man, make sure you straight. I mean, he's still yearning for closure, bro. You could see it in his DNA. That's why he goes so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no closure there. You see what I'm saying? He goes so hard. Once again, man, I definitely want to give a big shout out to Snoop Dogg and Black Sam. Today is March 1st, man. Y'all get out there to Long Beach, man. Go get that marathon burger, man. I had the luxury of having it multiple times, man. The shit is fire. Believe it or not, I had the vegan burger. The vegan burger was fire. Man, what? Come on, man. I had enough. And it's a line, man. It's a line. I'm pretty sure it's packed. I was just looking at it on my time feed. I'm gonna text Snoop Dogg a little later and let him know, man. Congrats, on the Brothers family and the Nipsey Hussle marathon team, man. Black Sam, they whole family, man. They joint venture, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tried to shortstop them coming to Long Beach, bro. I don't know if y'all really know what's going on, but man, a lot of people didn't want that to happen. You see what I'm saying? Next they going to New York, man. Yeah. You finna see Marathon Burger all in New York. You see what I'm saying? Like, how can a nigga say a nigga ain't bigger than something? Hey, he going worldwide with it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the next food franchise like Smash Burger, In-N-Out. You see what I'm saying? They building a family dynasty. I'll give it 10 years. Marathon Burger gonna be worth $200-300 million. Easy. This they third store in 1 year. You see what I'm saying? They didn't double up, they tripled up in a year. They tripled up in 1 year, bro. That's unheard of for an independent food chain that's selling burgers, shrimp, vegan, and come on, bro. Hey man, it's just an honor, bro. It's crazy because even in high school, like nigga, we went to Hamilton High School, bro. Like, who would think the niggas that we, you know what I'm saying? We used to sag up to West LA College and try to go crack at the females, like, you feel me? Like the little college chicks and shit. Like the thing, like, man, that nigga accomplished something so big that shit, nigga. I mean, at this point, bro, like his legacy is probably gonna outgrow Tupac. I don't want nobody jumping the comments talking about, nigga, hold on, nigga, wait a minute, Tupac, nigga, hold on. That's cool, nigga. Come on, man. We understand that. But look what's going on. Yeah, Tupac shirts and merch is still going. Nipsey Hussle merch is gonna be here for a long time. Like his sons and his daughter is gonna run this shit. Like he's building a legacy. Like his daughter is gonna own half of this, all of that. His son is gonna own half of that. Like, come on, gang, man. Come on, man. This right here is so the proper word I want to use for this is monumental. It's legacy. You know what I'm saying? That's what a nigga building out here. Half these niggas out here on this blacktop, bro. Niggas is walking in store. Hey, what's up, bro? Where you from, nigga? And that's what a nigga legacy is, nigga. Sagging in stores, banging on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody putting their ones and twos together. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, they really came together like prayer hands with this Marathon Burger store in Long Beach, man. This right here, unforgettable, bro. And I guarantee you, they buying all the old Johnny Rockets. All those locations, man, I see the little trail that they doing. They like the layout. It's easy to go ahead and rebuild off that infrastructure and push through. Let's go.
This is not for, a human understanding. You know what I mean? It's got to be some bigger thing, and that's what that taught me. And you don't know. You think you know, but you do not know.
Right. That's deep.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna ask you one more question about that situation. Without saying too much, just say yes, just in or out.
Right.
The nigga who did it to your brother, would you rather him went to jail or stayed on the streets?
I think you know that, bro. You know that answer, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, you asked it, so it's like I have to answer that question because
All you gotta do is say streets. That's it.
I
You ain't gotta go into detail.
I'm gonna go into detail just because.
You know what? Hey, man, hey, when I keep hearing it, it's like, it's crazy to me because it's like, I think, because P Nice got a brother. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, first of all, shout out to P Nice, man. He's making his wave, man. And the streets really fucking with him, man. I seen some other shit the other day. Somebody tried to assassinate his character. Man, this internet is so ruthless, bro. The internet don't got nothing to say until somebody got something to say. That's one thing y'all got to realize about this internet, bro. Just because somebody voice an opinion, man, that don't mean it's facts. Some of the niggas that be having their opinion on here be lame as hell, bro. It's a lot of be honest with you, it's a lot of goofies out here with a lot of views, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, because it's a lot of cheesy people on this internet as well. You know what I'm saying? I like what P Nice going on, but this particular question, bro, like, it was like opening up a sore wound. You know what I'm saying? Because P Nice was like, man, because I could see where he was coming from. Like, man, I just want to know, nigga, because if I was in your shoes, nigga, do I still got that dog in me, nigga? What would I, you know what I'm saying? And he asked a hard question, right? I think it wasn't on a professional level. It was on some street shit. I think P Nice was trying to get that street side of Sam, because a lot of people always want to talk this is Black Sam ain't from 6 so what? Nigga, you don't gotta be from a hood to be a gangster. A lot of you niggas be thinking you so gangster because you represent a corner that nobody own. Half niggas that was raised in the hood is raised on the same block as you. Just because a nigga didn't get his face kicked in and get jumped in and let all these niggas put hands and feet on don't mean that nigga can't be a gangster. Shit, there's some soft ass gangsters out here, man. Man, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's some hustlers, it's some killers, it's some real niggas, some dope dealers. It's a little bit of everything. Go outside today and look at the nigga that's 40-something years old, nigga, that ain't accomplished nothing in 20 years. But I'm a real nigga. I'm a gangster. All right, cool, nigga. Stay that way. You know, it's a problem when niggas think, oh, stay the same is beneficial. When you change and you evolve, nigga, that's when the money come in. You know, just imagine a nigga being 55 years old, nigga standing out there with some 18, 19-year-old little niggas talking, oh, man, I'm just out here to support y'all niggas. Like, you don't got nothing else better to go do, nigga, don't you? Nigga, mortgage, a loan, car notes, rent, life insurance, medical, dialysis. Come on, gang. When this shit started, this was a young nigga gang, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all actually knew how this shit came about, bro, you know what I'm saying? How, you know, niggas started the Crips and the actual reason how it became Crips and had to put, you know, community revolution and progress behind it so it could mean something, and then look at community revolution and progress. How many people could stand on business right now and say that's exactly what we doing? You see what I'm saying? And right now, you know, with all the shootouts and you know what I'm saying, and drive-bys that's happening in our country, all the YNs, let me just say this real fast. We're going to get back to the content. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's WW3 right now. And best believe, you know, all you YNs that's around here with dicks with sticks and all that shit, yeah, go sign your ass up, nigga. Yeah, they got drones flying everywhere, dropping. Go sign you. Hey, y'all get some free kill over there. Let's see if y'all want to go over there and go kill. Hell no, you going over there, man. Yeah, you ain't going over there. Them niggas will go put on Allah and go crazy around here. Nah, half these YNs on my heartbeat. You ask them nigga, you want to volunteer, go there over there on the other side of the world? They not doing all that because they gotta wear their Nike fleets and they ski masks, and they want to be on Instagram and text it. They ain't really trying to go knock nothing unless somebody hurt their feelings. Yeah, hey, it's coming though. Yeah, y'all, you little soldiers out here on this black top that say y'all grown and you a man and all of this shit with the dookie locks in your head. This generation don't cut their hair for nothing. All I see is some little niggas with some shit locks and dookie locks in their head. Nigga, these niggas be twisting bullshit. Yeah, and these women tell her, I need a real man. Look what you raised. You raising little killers in that house. Ain't no nigga trying to come lay up with you, and you got a murderer in the next room and shit. Then you don't got the money. You ain't build my baby out of jail. Nah, nigga, that nigga guilty. Leave him as the way. Hey, baby, hey, I love you, man. I love you. You see, nigga, look, nigga studying what I asked. Like, did you do? No. That little nigga, you want me to give my 401k for this little dirty ass? Oh my. This ain't my son. Hey, I'm hitting you. I'm giving you good dick. I'm dropping this dick, this donkey dick, and you coming, you squirting all over the place. And you say, oh, I love it, yeah, all that shit. But then when your little son get in trouble and shit, now you want me to come give up my hard-earned money and shit. I don't got no kids, buddy. What about when my kids come? I didn't exonerate resources But that little nigga, you see him on these little vlogs and shit. Talking about nigga on my soul, nigga. Hey, F them niggas and they mamas. Yeah, that nigga talking about he'll kill a nigga kid and shit. Hell nah, man. I ain't getting that little nigga nothing. Woo! Happy Sunday, boy. God is good, and God is good to you, and He's good to me because we woke up this morning. Amen. Amen. All right, let's get back to the content though. We on like cable today, baby.
I would hope people know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Like if it, like me, I'm 1,000% wish the man was still out here,
Right.
because the niggas have been X'd out. But whether to go solo,
Right.
broad day, and go sit down and do all day, that'd have been the best time I could do in my life. I'm waking up every day. People ask me, would you have changed the decision? No, 1,000%.
Right.
So
Y'all want to know the play for today? That QR code, free cash. When $5 cash.
he was not.
Now, y'all heard it from Black Sam, man. If he had the chance, right? You know what? Y'all know what Eric Holder did. He realized APP got out there. Hey, bro. Bro. His family called. They saying it all over the world. They saying it. Hey, you don't, nigga. They about to come get us. He turned himself into the nut house because he didn't want his mama to. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. When y'all talk about these streets, bro, everybody's a tough nigga, right? Until it's time to die. Everybody want to live, but don't nobody really want to die. It's all good when in the hood when you got the gun, but just picture your mama standing over your coffin crying because you didn't make the smart decision. I tell people all the time, bro, it's 60% mental, 60% mental, 40% physical. It's a thinking game. Everybody talking all this fighting shit. But then again, just imagine you knock somebody out and somebody set up a play and get you whacked off and get you knocked off the board by just thinking. The nigga that you beat up or you knocked out, yeah, he lived. He survived. But he got enough heart. Nigga play God, judge and jury. Yeah, nah, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. Shit, boy, you ain't gonna be able to walk around these streets, nigga, talking that shit about me, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. All right, hey, Keisha. Ain't that the same nigga that you said be coming up to the Sam's Club? Yeah, he be tricking his money and shit. Jump at that nigga DM, man. Get that nigga up there to the Sam's Club. All right, I got you. Tender dick. Yeah, tenderism. Yeah, all of a sudden, this is a Channel 7 news. It's so easy, bro. Like these niggas are lust. See, a lot of times, man, a lot of men fall because of lust. They don't know how to keep. Man, look, bro. Shouldn't know, and this is just the reality. Shouldn't no woman come before, you know, your movement, your destiny, your journey. Like a lot of y'all be sitting out here for a feeling. Y'all searching for a feeling. Y'all searching for a mama. Y'all searching for the wrong shit. Y'all searching to lay up with a broad just to talk about another nigga. She go leave you, nigga, once she realize you broke and don't got nothing. Yeah, you might can drop it off in her panties for a while, but you know, after she hit that shit, because women like niggas too. After they let her hit about 5-10 times, nigga. Yeah, nigga. And then you don't got no money, you don't never got nothing going. But after she get tired of that, she wants some new dick. She wants some new dick, nigga. Nah, nigga. You think your little dick, your dick gonna last forever? Hell nah, nigga. You ain't the only one slaying dick out here, nigga. There's hundreds of these niggas out here that just wanna fucking bust a nut, nigga. Come on, nigga. Like. Nigga that chase money, we don't even care about no vagina like that. Nigga, we want the money first. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit could come later. Niggas, real street niggas know, man. Niggas who chase vagina, them niggas be the ones being they feeling. They don't know how to let go. They don't know how to stop calling. They don't know how to ignore, bro, all that shit. But the niggas chasing money, they purpose come before anything. A real nigga know you don't never stop your purpose because somebody offering you some vagina, some 15, 30 minutes of some sex, nigga. That shit throw a nigga off. You know how many niggas is thrown off of their destiny, their purpose behind? You know how many wars started behind some vagina? How many hoods are? If y'all knew 40 years ago how some of these beefs transpired is because of sex, because he was hitting that broad. She didn't like his little tender dick ass nigga. He was a cake ass nigga. She thought that he was the better man, but then this nigga, only thing he could do was he could hit her. He could knock the stuffing off her muffin good, but he couldn't read, couldn't write. His hygiene was poor, and she didn't care because she was getting that nut. You know what I'm saying? That she wanted so bad. And after a while, that shit got tired. Nigga, she got evicted out of her place. She lost her car, but this nigga hustler over here. You know what I'm saying? He don't care nothing about the sex. Nigga, he like, nigga, you go fall in line on shit. You go get up out my face. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the game go, man. And a woman would choose a nigga that treat her nice. She don't want the nigga that treat her nice. He's a simp. He a sucker. She want that nigga that don't give two shits about her. And that's just the reality of it. I know somebody, that's not true. Give me the nice guy. Yeah, that's the nigga you bullying right now, telling that nigga where you want to go, where you want to eat, where you want to live, and how he needs to take care of you. And yeah, we know how that shit go, man. Let's get back to the content, though, man. Shout out to all the real people in the live, man. We got 192 people in here, man. Before we get back to it, man, hold on, let me see something. Nah, I didn't do that. Okay, cool. If y'all rock with Nina Boy, man, I'm starting my Twitch from scratch, man. I'm telling all my real ones that support Nina Boy, man, go ahead. Hold on, let me put it in the live real fast. Underscore Nina Boy. If y'all support Nina Boy, man, get over there to Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming right now on Twitch right now. I'm looking on the screen, so we live over there. This is my Twitch account, man. I'm so excited to start something from ground zero. You know what I'm saying? It's 100,000 subscribers over here, man, but just to start all over again and rebuild something from ground zero, man, I'm ecstatic, man. So if y'all fuck with me, man, pull up over there. Yeah, it's the same content, but I'm going to be live streaming, vlogging, and, you know, just showing my life, everything. Eating, getting into it with family members, arguing, whatever it is, man, it's live stream, so you can't redo that motherfucker. So right now, I'm just getting into it. So if y'all really rock with me, go ahead and support that, man. It's big_Nina Boy on Twitch. Pull up and show a nigga some love, man. But back to Black Sam. Let's get to it. Let's go.
In jail, and that saved his life.
Yeah,
1000%, man. And you know, I honestly feel like it's hundreds and hundreds of people that love hustle from the area, from our unit.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they not going for it.
It would, and one thing I always say, man, I feel like this, what was going through this guy's head. Did you feel like he was about to be? Did you feel I have no? And then you turn yourself into a nutty house.
Yeah, he felt like he was finna die. He felt like his family was finna die too. Let's be clear. Don't no nigga go turn himself into a nut house. He went to a nut house to play crazy because he would have never survived in the main line. This was already calculated. He knew he was gonna have to play crazy. He lost his temper, all that. But I see anytime y'all realize when it comes to Nip and it comes to, you know, talking about this, you know, you can still. It's an open wound to Black Sam. Like, you know, you get to see him when he paused, you know, and he gets to shaking his head like, and get his composure. That nigga, this an open wound right here, bro. It's and y'all don't even realize, man, what his brother was and what he created for the city and just overall worldwide, bro. And I wish a nigga would argue with me and tell me his Nip legacy won't be bigger than Tupac's. It's impossible. He have a brother out here that's still pushing it. Most family members that when you lose somebody like a Nip or a Pocket shit, they don't know how to push that agenda, keep it going. Black Sam being the reason why Nipsey Hussle was Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
When you figure it out, nah, bro, you better not. It's an APB out.
Yeah,
and everybody is not coming in until we figure it out.
right.
So, you know, that was the energy, man. Definitely wish, you know, the police and don't none of that. And obviously different people from different situations do, like mothers and sisters and aunts from all type of, and I'm not going against how they feel. That's just how I feel and how we feel. Like definitely jail is not what we wanted for that situation.
2016, this day in Las Vegas, February 28th, I lost my sister. She got shot in the head, right? If I seen the person today, I'm getting rid of them. I'll tell you right now. I'm just going to be fairly certain to let y'all know that you ain't got to do no free Sadie Nash campaign or nothing like this or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you. July 20th, 2024, I lost my brother who looks just like me. And the worst part about that is the day before, prior, I told him, bro, get on the plane. I'm going to fly to Puerto Rico, bro. Like, get to the freaking plane, bro. I'm going to pay for your ticket. Come out here. Had he taken that flight, my brother would still be here today. I know the exact person who killed him. I know where his mama lay his head at. And if I ever seen him, I'm going to get rid of him. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I won't do anything to his mama. I won't harm him. I know there's a bunch of rumors and BS about me, but I know the exact person, name, all this shit, who is the reason my younger brother is no longer here. Now, with that being said, Black Sam is wrong and I'm wrong, but we're willing to be wrong in that situation. Black Sam is still dealing with the hurt and the pain of not just his brother, but what his brother stood for and what the legacy is. And I keep telling you cats this shit, and everybody wants to run off and believe all this BS. If Big U has something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death, Big U would no longer be here. I promise you. I'm telling you that. Y'all don't have to believe me or anything like that. Please don't hop your bitch ass in my comments. And I hate to swear at this moment like this, but do not think that you watching this, who has nothing to do with nothing, never walked the streets or nothing like that, y'all don't know anything about nothing. I can tell you, Big U would no longer exist if he had anything to do with Nipsey Hussle no longer being here. But to the point and issue at hand, there are people who are going to watch this and say, Nash, you and Black Sam dead ass wrong. Because the law should prevail and justice should prevail and all of this shit. And you would be correct. But
you know, it's a thing called holding court up in the streets, bro. You know, you got one life on this earth, and you got to decide as a man who get to dictate who get to govern you as a man. You see what I'm saying? You see what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Man, there's shootouts in broad daylight all over the city, all over this country. You see what I'm saying? You got to make your choice as a man, bro. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff I used to say when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I realized as I got in my 40s, you know, I'm coherent to understanding that it's like, bro, I would try my hardest not to even admit murder on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've slipped in the past and said that, you know, the buffoonery and the immaturity behind that. But, man, if you go do something, man, you got to keep a lip, gang. You see what I'm saying? I really don't respond, but whoever you are, don't nobody want to hear about that shit. I got 3 videos of that. You know what I'm saying? You know who just texted that last comment. It's already on my channel. But nah, man, it's crazy because when you do something like that, bro, it don't even make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? When you retaliate, man, you operate off of emotion. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't even look, man. I've been so far away from even have to boogie down on that blacktop, man. It looked like damn. I done been through wars. I done been shot. I done been through wars, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't brag about that shit, man. I don't use that as no clutch to show a nigga a real nigga. Like being shot and shooting at niggas in broad daylight, that never made me no real nigga. That never made me no man. It just showed me that I operated from a place of emotion. You see what I'm saying? I didn't got emotional and retaliated emotionally in them streets numerous of times. That's how I built my name. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm older, man, there's so many ways you can get a nigga out here, man. You don't even got to knock him down. Like, I want somebody to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, you dome shot, you ain't go, nigga, it's night. Nah, I want to watch a nigga feel that shit. Let's go. But you can tell Sadie Nash, he still remembering the moment he you know, his loved ones passed. Let's go.
Logic don't override emotion. It just doesn't. Logic doesn't override emotion. It never has. So we're people who lost somebody or lost someone, especially Nipsey Hussle, and part of the reason why he's so angry is because part of the dreams that Nipsey Hussle had, they're being revealed right now, and he's not there to actually experience this stuff, and the physical and the spiritual, of course. So it gets to a point where you and your brother, y'all talking and y'all getting these things done, and you talking about empire building and generational wealth and all this stuff, and it's actually happening, and you foretold it before you died, and you put in the work, you put in the necessary things, you are educated enough to make the right steps and all of this shit, and all of a sudden it's taken from you in the form of one person. There's shit about that Nipsey Hussle death I can't reveal on camera that I personally know, that we just ain't putting that shit out on the net. But I can tell you this flat out. Black Sam ain't wrong. He's just not. In the eyes of emotion, but in the eyes of logic, he's wrong. In the eyes of logic, I'm wrong. Because the punishment that Eric Holder gets to have is that he has to wither away and die. Has to live knowing that a couple of minutes change your life forever. That should never have happened. You try to hurt an entire place that somebody meant so much to, and at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it. So the punishment that he gets is you get to rot away in a tiny cell and treat it like a disregarded pet. You get to call home, miss your family and all of this shit, while they all die, while they all experience life, while they all experience anniversaries and graduations and new births and promotions and money and all of these things. And you can't do shit about it based off of your own actions. See, it's torture in a different way. But Nash, you know the person who killed your brother. You gonna tell him? Nope. I hope I get him. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I hope I get him. I ain't gonna bang, bang, bang or nothing like that. What about the person who got your sister?
It was out there is in putting your actions into or your faith into motion and believing. You know, you got to believe in yourself first. If you don't let the water in the boat can never sink. No matter how rough the ocean get, the water got to get in the boat for the boat to go down.
Ermias Joseph Asgedam, known to the world as Nipsey Hussle, was killed outside his Marathon clothing store in the Crenshaw district, the neighborhood he had dedicated himself to uplifting.
Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his LA clothing store today. Police say the 33-year-old was one of 3 people shot this afternoon. Fans gathered at the scene after hearing about the shooting on social media. They called him an inspiration, say he was active in his community.
But his death was not random. It was the result of a brief, intense encounter with another man from the same neighborhood, Eric Holder Jr. Their lives, though seemingly on divergent paths, intersected that day with tragic consequences that sent shockwaves far beyond Los Angeles.
You know, it was just a
a straight hater move. That's all it was, a straight hater move.
Nipsey Hussle's journey was one of remarkable success and reinvestment. He had risen from the streets, releasing mixtapes that gained him national recognition and eventually a Grammy-nominated debut album, Victory Lap.
You can't break the rules, the fundamental rules. Be a man of your word. Do what you say you're gonna do. Respect people the way you would like to be respected. In his top floor is the inner city co-work, kind of in the vein of WeWork. You know what I mean?
The co-working space for entrepreneurs to come in, run out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and even just for a synergy of creative people to be in a room together and be able to bounce ideas and, have the intangible benefit of being around 12, 15 entrepreneurs that's from the same area.
He even strategized ways to reduce gang violence just days before his death. He was seen as a leader, someone who was actively working to change the narrative about his neighborhood.
When I was 18, I went to Eritrea for 3 months. Out the blue, I didn't even know I was going. My brother just was like, bro, we about to go back home. And I had a spot at that time. I was hustling. I had a studio. I was like knee deep in some young. I didn't really want to go. And I went out there for 3 months and it changed my life. I was sick the first 2 weeks. I was like culture shock, depressed. I ain't understand. I ain't know what to do out there. But after the first 2 weeks, I embraced what was going on. It's like I had to let go of what made me comfortable. I was smoking every day, riding around the hood in a car with rims. And once I got out of that, it changed my life.
Eric Holder Jr., known by his rap name Fly Mac, also harbored musical aspirations but struggled to gain traction. Stress, including for domestic violence and a gun charge in 2012 that resulted in jail time and probation. Compounding his difficulties, a past physical altercation had resulted in a severe head injury requiring brain surgery, which some believed exacerbated his mental health issues, leaving him paranoid and quick to anger.
So a lot of people ask, like, when you got DP or when you got down with your homeboys and they beat you into a coma, where's the retaliation for that though? You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't go get down on them niggas who you know what I'm saying? Put you in a, in a helmet. You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't get down on them niggas? How they come out, put you in a coma? Bro, it's no way somebody, if I'm from a set, I don't care who it is. You put me in a coma, nigga? It's not no homie, nigga. This is the act of war. What are you talking about? I've been very vocal. It even knock my teeth out. Take my teeth out, bro. Man, nigga, that's an act of war, bro. And I ain't taking it out on everybody. I'm taking it out on the person who did it. And I dare somebody to say something to me, nigga. There ain't nobody paying for that. You put me in a coma. Who paying for this medical bill? You know how much it is to stay in the hospital being in a coma? No insurance? Come on, nigga. What? Nigga, that's cost more. It's more than that person's life who did it. Yeah, nah, you don't deserve to be outside no more, man. I'm gonna send you home. Straight up. Let's go.
People who knew him said he changed after that injury. On the afternoon of March 31st, 2019, Eric Holder was in the area with a woman he had been seeing. They were looking for food when they spotted Nipsey outside his store. Holder got out of the car to speak with him. According to Nipsey's longtime friend Herman Douglas, also known as Cowboy, who was present, Nipsey saw Holder approach and remarked, "I wonder how this is going to unfold." The conversation that followed lasted friendly advice.
Let's just say a minute conversation. You know what I mean? So you ain't seen your partner in a while. You ain't seen your associate. Y'all grew up together. Yeah. Then you ain't seen your friend in a while. He push up on you. Hey, and Nip say, some shit floating around, take care of it. Like on a homie tip, like, hey bro, like, look, they got some paperwork, nigga. You need to take care of it. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
the prosecution in Holder's trial indicated that one witness, Brianna Nicholson, overheard the word snitch.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
What they were talking about?
He was saying a lot of cuz.
Who was?
Eric.
Okay. Can you hear what they were saying?
I didn't really kind of understand it, like what he was talking about, but I know to tell from the tension from Nipsey, he didn't really want to talk to him. like trying to like, like get to me, like to take the picture or whatever, like trying to wait till he stopped talking.
Do you know why he wouldn't want to talk to him?
Because I guess the way he was just like, cuz, have you ever snitched on somebody, cuz this, cuz that.
That's what Nipsey was saying?
That's what Eric was saying. Nipsey wasn't like saying nothing. He was just like, nah, nah, like that, know.
Did it sound like Eric was accusing him of snitching?
To me, it sounded like kind of like he was trying to be a little messy.
However, other witnesses offered a different view. Herman Douglas testified that the word snitch was never used, either by Nipsey or Holder. Douglas described the conversation as a normal exchange between two acquaintances, with Nipsey offering advice to someone who hadn't been around recently, telling him about things going on.
Yeah, he was jumping out, a lot of people putting a lot of emphasis saying Nipsey called him a snitch. Nipsey never called him a snitch, not one time.
Adding another layer, another source suggests the interaction was actually about Holder wanting the group to listen to his new music, a request that was reportedly declined. So, what was said during those 4 minutes? Was it a direct accusation, a friendly warning, a rejection of his music, or something else entirely? The accounts differ significantly. From the outside looking in, you are left to weigh these testimonies and consider what you believe to be true, knowing that a direct recording of the conversation does not exist.
Talking about like to myself though, and then but I can tell like by looking at Nipsey or whatever, because I'm waiting to take the picture, like he looking like he need to go on somewhere. That's how I got the impression. I didn't hear no arguing, and even when I took the picture and everything, I didn't hear no arguing. It was just like casual, just talking, like regular guy talk, I guess, Yeah, he was kind of like a little aggressive, but like some guys, that's just how they talk, so.
Who was aggressive?
To me, aggressive mean when you using slang words like cuz.
Well,
like
which one?
Eric.
That was
whatever the exact words exchanged. Eric Holder.
Man, even that shit was coerced. Man, I don't trust nothing she said anyway. She in witness protection somewhere, man. They done gave that girl some cash and got her ass up out of there, man. That I don't trust nothing she was talking about, bro. Like, yeah, it was like she knew how to play the medium. You know what I'm saying? It was still a lot of air holes in what she was talking about too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it comes in conflict between what old boy said, you know what I'm saying? Nip big homie, and what she was saying. Neither one of their stories paired in the same alignment. That's why I say, man, it's no real closure there, bro. It's crazy, man, after all this time. But look, once again, man, I know we're doing this reaction, but I want y'all to check this out, though, right? Today, March 1st, today they just opened up the Marathon Burger Store in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Black Sam did a partnership with Snoop Dogg and the Brothers family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all get out there to Long Beach, man. Go get some new good fire Marathon burgers. You know what I'm saying? You got some money in your pocket, man. Go support the cause, the culture. You know what I'm saying? That joint venture right there is just powerful, bro. Even though a lot of people tried to shortstop them from getting that location, that's prime real estate. To see some niggas from the hood like get that type of prime real estate, that shit is exciting to me. Like, we don't get those type of prime real estate opportunities, bro, especially coming from the gutter. Come on, bro. Like, y'all go see where it's over there where it used to be that AMC. Man, it's right there, bro. They got one right there in Venice Beach. They got right there, man, in Long Beach. They got, man, the locations, bro. It's a dynasty. New York is next, man. You know what I'm saying? Marathon Burger, you know what I'm saying, on the East Coast. Like, it's finna go up, bro. I'm telling y'all. Man, that boy finna, man, 2026, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, this is just the first store that he got for 2026. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised he pop out with 5 more stores, man. It's nothing to get it up and running. You know what I'm saying? It's a franchise now. Let's go.
Left the immediate area, walking to a nearby burger restaurant.
And then exhibit number 10 was a short clip of the Master Burger footage. And it basically just shows Christian Johnson walking in while Eric Holder's ordering. And then Christian Johnson orders. And this clip is immediately after the 4-minute conversation.
Come on, bro. The blue rag on the neck. Come on, the shirt off. Come on, gang. And them dirty New Balances he got, man, come on, gang.
Conversation that Eric Holder had with Nip. And if you look closely at Eric Holder, you can tell he's just thinking about that conversation he just had, and he seems a little frustrated and disappointed about that way the conversation went.
But while seated in the car, his behavior shifted dramatically. Brianna Nicholson allegedly saw him begin to manipulate a black semi-automatic handgun, loading bullets into the magazine. Alarmed, she reportedly told him, "You're not about to shoot from my car." Holder shrugged it off. He instructed her to drive around the block. As they drove, he told her to park in an alley and wait, stating he would be right back. At this point, the legal debate surrounding the shooting centers on whether Holder's actions constituted premeditation or a crime committed in the heat of passion. The prosecution argued that loading the gun in the car, driving around the block, and having his date wait in the alley demonstrated planning and deliberation. They said he had ample opportunity to change his mind. Holder's defense attorney, Aaron Jansen, argued it was a heat of passion crime, claiming that the perceived insult of being called a snitch in front of others, coupled with Holder's documented mental illness and fear, caused him to snap. The prosecution also suggested jealousy over Nipsey's success might have played a role. Regardless of the motive or legal interpretation, what happened next is clearly documented. Holder walked back toward the Marathon store through the alley. Surveillance video shows him approaching Nipsey and a small group of men standing near a car. Witnesses reported that as he walked up, he said, "You're through." Then he pulled out not one, but two handguns and opened fire. Nipsey Hussle was shot multiple times, with sources reporting figures of at least 10 or 11 shots. He fell to the ground. According to witnesses, his last words were, "You got me." Two other men, Kerry Lathan and Shermai, were also struck by gunfire. After Nipsey was down, Holder reportedly walked back and fired additional shots, then delivered 2 kicks to Nipsey's head before fleeing. The prosecutor described this act as deeply personal. Holder ran back through the alley to the waiting car. His date, having heard the shots, initially hesitated but then drove away with him. She reportedly saw him stash 2 guns in a bag. She later stated that he seemed normal at first, but she had seen him loading the gun earlier. A large-scale manhunt for Eric Holder began. That night, he called his date, asking to stay at her mother's house, saying his place was dirty. The next day, he checked into a Motel 6, using her identification to get the room. As news of Nipsey's death spread, Holder's face appeared on reports. His date saw his picture on the news and recognized the vehicle police were looking for. She went to the police station, cooperating with a 5-hour interview and agreeing to searches of her phone, home, and car. She was granted use immunity for her testimony, meaning her statements in court could not be used against her. Eric Holder was eventually located and arrested near a mental health facility in Bellflower. An officer reported that he walked towards the police as they arrived and was arrested without incident. The trial of Eric Holder Jr. began over 3 years after the shooting. The defense did not dispute that Holder was the shooter, but focused on arguing for a lesser charge than first-degree murder, claiming the act was not premeditated, but one of heat of passion fueled by the confrontation and his mental state. The prosecution presented the surveillance video, witness testimony, and the evidence of Holder loading the gun as proof of premeditation. The trial faced challenges, with some key witnesses reportedly reluctant or refusing to testify. Notably, during the trial, Eric Holder was attacked by fellow inmates in a holding cell, suffering injuries that required his head. Sources indicate the attack was carried out by a single inmate who was a fan of Nipsey Hussle. After deliberations, the jury delivered its verdict. Eric Holder Jr. was found guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Nipsey Hussle. He was also found guilty of 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter related to the other 2 men injured, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He was found not guilty of attempted murder for the injured bystanders. In February 2023, nearly 4 years after the shooting, Eric Holder was sentenced to 60 years to life in state prison. This sentence included 25 years for the first-degree murder conviction, a consecutive 25 years for the firearm enhancement, and 10 years for the assault convictions related to the other victims. His attorney expressed disappointment with the sentence and stated they plan to appeal. Holder's life in prison is described as facing brutal challenges, including isolation and being targeted by other inmates who view him as a symbol of disrespect to Nipsey Hussle.
But guess who was on that bus with me? Eric Holder, nigga that killed Nip. Everything I love. He was right there on the same bus, and it's crazy because I'm chained up. I'm with a few homies. I'm with a homie from 60s too. Yeah. But he's in a cage though. He was PC'd up, but he was in the last cage, and I'm sitting right here. So like his cage is right here. I see him just look back. I'm like, what the fuck? And I tell the homie, I'm like, hey, I think that's old boy. Bam, I go bang on his window. Boom, boom, boom. He looks back. Everybody on the bus like, what the fuck? I swear to God. And then he's like, you Eric Holder? He's like, yeah. It shit went crazy. Everything I love. He got pissed on and some more shit, spit on.
They were pissing and spitting on him in the bus?
Hell yeah, squirting piss on his ass.
Somebody like him can't be, he has to not be in general population because he'll die.
As soon as we got to Delano, they stopped the bus over on the freeway. Like, man, y'all better chill out. So as soon as we got to Delano, he covered in piss. They take him out first. They put him away. He for sure PC'd up. He been on a PC yard though. He's fucked.
People love Nip.
I'm
saying you don't even got to be affiliated. You just yo, you fucking, what you did was fucked, bro.
Yeah, even the homies, Mexicans, we tripping.
Rumors circulated immediately after the shooting about retaliation against Holder's family, although these reports remained unverified.
I know what kind of situations you can get into being from out there when you're in those streets, especially in his area. They kind of notorious for notorious.
Nipsey Hussle's death left a profound void. The community grieved, and while fears of large-scale retaliation were present, sources indicate the city remained relatively silent in terms of widespread warfare following his passing. Nipsey's brother, Black Sam, spoke emotionally about the loss and the break in safety protocols at the store that day, noting that someone was usually armed and positioned by the door. He also commented on Eric Holder reportedly returning to the scene wearing a red shirt.
Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off, or the Bloods did it, or the Inglewood families did it, or the BPS did it.
Today, Eric Holder Jr. is serving a lengthy prison sentence, his name forever linked to one of hip-hop's most tragic days. But Nipsey Hussle's legacy endures. His vision for entrepreneurship and community empowerment continues to inspire, a stark contrast to the violence that ended his life. The conflicting accounts of that final conversation serve as a grim reminder of how rapidly events can escalate and how even simple interactions can carry unforeseen and devastating weight. The killing followed a conversation where Nipsey Hussle reportedly addressed rumors of Eric Holder cooperating with law enforcement, advising him to clear his name. However, additional potential factors discussed include Eric Holder's history of mental illness, paranoia, past brain trauma, and alleged jealousy or envy of Nipsey Hussle's success. Ultimately, while the defense argued it was a crime of passion, the prosecution contended it was premeditated, leaving the precise combination of motives complex and subject to differing interpretations. But why do you think he did it? Get in the comments and let me know, and make sure to share this video if you liked it.
Hopefully through his death we can change. We can all get together and let the marathon continue. That's the ultimate goal, to keep the legacy. He basically, Nip passed today. He's passing us the baton. Keep going. It's your turn. It's your turn. Run your lap. Nip did his lap on Earth. He did the victory lap. He did it. He did his lap. He did what he was supposed to do on Earth. So, what are we gonna do on Earth? What niche are we gonna leave?
Google the definition of marathon, and you will read a long-lasting or difficult task or operation of a specified kind. Nipsey Hussle and his brother set a vision into motion.
He inspired everybody to be different, inspired to be the businessman and cut the middleman out and be your own boss. And that's what hurts the most.
Let me know if you want to see an on-point video looking closer behind the Marathon brand.
Talk about the expansion of the business. What exactly are you opening? Where are you opening? Just elaborate that on a little bit.
Yep. I think we just recently opened up a burger restaurant called Marathon Burger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on Melrose in Gardner.
Love that. Congratulations.
Come on, thank you. Yeah, so that we got lucky and got with a good business partner. We always had kind of some thoughts to venture off, and it was just the right time. And then we have the new Marathon clothing store that is under renovation. It's maybe like 4 blocks up on Melrose also. I think it'll be opening probably the earlier part of 2025, and it's being remodeled right now. And then we have the original Crenshaw and Slauson location is being remodeled. It's been turned into the Neighborhood Nip Foundation. So we're gonna try to operate that like a Boys and Girls Club.
I love that.
Yep. And,
Oh, that's amazing.
and we're gonna put a studio in that lot. And my brother went, and when he was younger, used to go to Watts, and they had a free program for the kids that would teach them how to record themselves and make beats. So he always spoke like highly about how important that was for him and for every kid that went to that program.
Right. Yeah, that was a legacy, man. You know, the marathon, man, continue, man. Nipsey Hussle, man. So look, like I said, once again, today is March 1st. Y'all get out there to Long Beach if y'all got time. Pull up, man. Snoop Dogg out there, man. The whole Dog Pound, Death Row, Marathon, All Money In. They all out there, man. Flipping burgers, man. Getting to the money on. Y'all get out there and go support them, man. Like, hype, and subscribe if y'all rocking with the content. Like I said, man, I am on Twitch now. So if y'all rocking with me, pull up on Twitch, man. Come show me some love, and I'll see you on the next video. Let's go.